Welcome to this lesson on habits and self-discipline. By the end of this video, you will understand the powerful interplay between habits and self-discipline and how to leverage them to achieve your personal and professional goals. To begin, let's establish the foundation. A habit is a behavior that is repeated regularly and tends to occur subconsciously. Self-discipline, on the other hand, is the ability to control oneself and make decisions that align with long-term objectives. Together, they create a framework for success. Now that we have a clear definition, let's explore why habits and self-discipline matter. Studies show that nearly 40% of our daily actions are habits, indicating that the routines we build can significantly influence our outcomes. Mastering habits can lead to less mental strain, increased productivity, and improved overall well-being. However, developing those habits often requires robust self-discipline. So, how do we effectively build and maintain habits? It starts with the habit loop: cue, routine, and reward. The cue triggers the habit, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward reinforces the habit. For instance, consider someone trying to establish a reading habit. The cue might be a set time each day, the routine is reading a chapter, and the reward could be a pleasant cup of tea afterward. Recognizing this loop is vital for building new habits and enforcing self-discipline. At this stage, it's essential to address common misconceptions. One prevalent idea is that self-discipline is an innate quality that some people have while others do not. In reality, self-discipline can be cultivated through practice and by setting realistic goals. Furthermore, believing that change must happen overnight can be detrimental. Habits take time to form, often around 21 to 66 days. Understanding this can set more achievable expectations, reducing frustration. Now, let's delve into practical applications. One effective method for strengthening self-discipline is to start with small, attainable goals. For example, if you aim to exercise, start with just 10 minutes a day. As you build momentum, gradually increase the duration or intensity. Tracking your progress can also be incredibly motivating. Consider using a habit tracker to visualize your accomplishments over time. Another powerful strategy is to create an environment that supports your new habits. If you want to foster a writing habit, set up a designated, distraction-free workspace. This setup makes it easier to engage in the desired behavior, as the environment itself primes you for success. To ensure you understand these concepts, let's pause for a moment. Reflect on a habit you'd like to build. What will your cue be? What routine will you follow, and what reward will you create? Jot down your thoughts. Great. Now, it's time to summarize. We've explored the definitions of habits and self-discipline, the importance of their interplay, the habit loop, and debunked common myths. We've also discussed practical strategies such as starting small and adjusting your environment to foster these habits. As you embark on your journey to mastering habits and self-discipline, consider trying out the MindSwift platform. It offers various resources to enhance your learning experience and helps reinforce these principles. For further exploration, check the video description for links to additional resources on habits and self-discipline. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, the power to change your life begins with small, consistent actions. Let's start building those habits together.